this channel is based on the idea of listening to new music. And so a lot of you guys listen to a ton of music already. And as you know, I don't. And so I think it's really cool when we can all listen to something that we haven't heard before.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Arsenic and Espresso. Tonight is night 2 of our Underground Week, and we are excited to bring you a band from Moscow called Behold the Void. They describe themselves as blackened progressive deathcore.
All right.
So I'm pretty excited to hear what this sounds like.
Yeah. I feel like that would be something that we'd both enjoy.
I think so too. I feel like the range of it, it could encompass a lot of different sounds. So I'm very excited to hear what it will be like. They have about 2,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, and the song that we will be reacting to tonight is called Distant, and it was released about 4 months ago.
All right. I'm up for it. Let's just go ahead and jump into it then.
All right.
And you guys know the deal. If you like what you hear, definitely go check them out for yourselves. Subscribe to their channel, like their video, and let them know that we sent you. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so they're starting out super heavy. I'm enjoying this already.
I like that it sounds like they're layering 2 different vocals in those screams, but it's like the exact same scream.
Yeah.
But you have the depth of 2 voices. So I'm wondering if it is 2 voices or if they've recorded like
I think it's just a post-production.
The same person doing it twice kind of deal. Because it adds a really intense layer to the sound.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I like it so far.
Yeah, it's good. It's a different scream than what we usually react to. So that's kind of nice.
Way more like demonic sounding.
Yeah.
You know? I dig it.
The video's super creepy too.
I don't want to stop it too many times because it's a short song, but I really love the visual dynamic between the red light and the white blue light.
Yeah. Well, they got like the blue light, the dark blue, right? Is like your just your traditional like classic like goth horror style.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So then contrasting it with the red is.
Yeah, it's a really good visual contrast. Was he
barefooted drummer? Yeah. I wonder if that's really how he plays or not. That bass does sound good though.
Yeah, it's really coming through.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely could have used another minute and a half of that
Yeah.
for sure.
Sure.
I find it so interesting, the trends in different genres. How, I mean, like with doom metal, you have songs that go on for
Like
half an
13-minute
hour.
songs. Yeah.
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 Like a short song is 7 to 10 minutes
Yeah.
for a doom metal song, right? And then you get to this like deathcore, and
But then at the same time, they have like the Acacia Strain has that one like 30-minute song. So I
oh
think it just
yeah,
I think it's more of like a band to band sort of a thing.
yeah,
But so yeah, I'm curious if this is sort of along the lines of what most of their stuff sounds like. To me, this was a really good sample of what they've got.
yeah. The bass was really prevalent.
Yeah, which is
Um,
what we like.
which is what we like. We love a nice bass in the forefront. Um, the drums are really good, super
Yeah,
fast. I'm like befuddled that he was barefoot. Like
yeah.
I can't even
I'm,
comprehend that. I've like all I can think of is like driving barefoot, like your
oh, it's
foot on
weird.
the bare pedals, and I
Yeah,
feel like it would be that similar feeling.
yeah. So I'm curious if he plays all the time or if that was just for the music video.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, we know other musicians who perform barefoot all the time,
Yeah.
so
No, I think this is a really good solid take at the genre. I think that they did a really good job. Um,
yeah.
the mix was good. We didn't talk about how many subscribers they have and everything at the very beginning.
Well, they have about 2,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. I did
Okay.
mention that.
Okay.
Um,
They only have.
their subscriber count isn't posted.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
the thing.
Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and subscribe to them though and like the video as well. If this is the kind of sound that you're looking for, definitely do the same. But we will jump into the lyrics
Let's
and
see, are they
break that
posted on the
down.
video?
It might be. Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
let me pull that up on my Behold the Void, the song Distant. Premiered July 10th, 2020.
All
I don't care anymore. Now nothing tears me apart. I don't care if the world drowns in our blood. Even if the sun goes down and never comes back, I will be watching from afar. So distant and cold, resistant to all. I turn my back on everything. I have abandoned all doubts. I have submerged in the bliss, my never ending blackout. For I am lost in visions, lost in depths, in the prison of my consciousness. I don't care anymore. Now nothing tears me apart. I don't care if my body is going to be buried in mud. Even if the worms have a feast on my wreck, I will be watching from afar forever.
Hmm.
I know we've talked about recently, like there are some songs that read more like poetry and
Yeah.
other songs that, or other lyrics that read like song lyrics.
Yeah.
And this is one of the ones that reads more like a poem. Like
Hmm.
this sounds like something that would be in
Yeah.
a book of poetry.
Quick.
Yeah.
Quick.
Even though it's super quick, even though it's super short, you get a really colorful visual,
Yeah.
if you will.
Well, and that's really, I honestly like deathcore for that.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a lot of bands out there, the Acacia Strain for one, that is really good about just the in-depth, like very visual lyrics.
Mhm.
And so that's always fun to go back in and kind of discover. But no, I think they did a good job with this one. I think they nailed the genre.
I think so too.
I think it's a good sound. I think I didn't hear anything that I didn't like.
No, I honestly liked everything I heard. Like I said, I would even like this to be like about a minute longer, a minute and a
Yeah.
half longer. I normally prefer music that does have more of a melody in it. So that's typically why I don't listen to a lot of deathcore, because I like a really heavy melody. And this still had a melody, even though there weren't any clean vocals. I feel like the melody of the guitars was really prevalent. Like I could hear it and follow along with it, which I love that.
The guitars definitely filled in for that, for sure.
Yeah, it was short but sweet.
It was good.
Right? I really like this. Honestly, looking into these underground bands is so much fun. I've said it in every single one of these reactions. I continue to be impressed by these small bands who are putting out such incredible content, such high quality productions, and And it kind of surprises me that some of these bands don't have a bigger following. Like, and again, I've said it in every single one of these videos we filmed. You would think in 2020 it would be super easy to like market yourself and get a large following.
Right.
But if anything, I feel like it's harder.
It is harder because there's so many bands out there.
Like there's so many.
And that's kind of what we really wanted from this this underground week, and we want it to be something that comes back every couple of months, and it's something that you guys look forward to, just to kind of showcase, okay, what else is out there.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I know there's a handful of our viewers that enjoy deathcore. I know that that's not the majority of you guys out there. If you're at this point in the video, you probably are, but I know that there's a handful of you guys that definitely love deathcore. And for me, this is what did they say it was? It was like a blackened progressive deathcore. Yeah, I mean that definitely fills a certain slot in like what I would want in parts of my playlist. So
Yeah.
I like it. I hope you guys did too.
If you liked what you saw, click the subscribe button because we will be uploading other underground bands the rest of the week. And like Josh said, this is going to be something we revisit every couple of months. And we'll probably revisit some of these bands as well to see what else they've put out. Because this channel is based on the idea of listening to new music. And so a lot of you guys listen to a ton of music already. And as you know, I don't. And so I think it's really cool when we can all listen to something that we haven't heard before.
Yeah.
And I think for some of our viewers who are like music aficionados, right? Like
yeah,
metal, like fanatics, it's nice to hear something that maybe you don't even know either, right? Because I don't know, it's refreshing.
Yeah,
is what it is.
I have been surprised at some of you guys who comment on almost every video, the amount of different, or the variety of metal that you guys do listen to.
Yeah.
And then I've also seen a handful of you guys comment, on some of the bigger stuff that we've reacted to, where you've said, I haven't listened to this yet. I actually, it hasn't even been on my radar. Thanks for sharing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what this channel is all about, is just finding new stuff to listen to, and just figuring out what it is that you do like, some of the stuff that you don't like, right?
And learning to appreciate other styles, other bands, other genres. In the description box, you can find everything from this video down below. Links to the band, links to our social media, links to the band's social media will be listed below. We will also post a link to our previous underground band reviews. We have several of them up already.
Yeah.
And I highly encourage you to check them out. There are some super rad bands on there.
Yeah.
And stay tuned this week for more. We have a handful coming at you, and I think they're going to be pretty fire. This week just brings me a lot of joy.
It's a whole
Marie
lot of fun.
Kondo would approve. Full circle moment.
It is.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.